What up, dog? We back with another one. Boom, we up here with it today. And today we are starting our whole new segment with our self-love journey, how to tap more into our self-love, how to tap more into self-care, how to release triggers, release the mind, how to relax the mind, how to relax the body, how to find peace within oneself so that you can be able to move to the next level of your journey. And today I would like to start out with the need to release self criticism because a lot of times we are extremely hard on ourselves. We have these negative thoughts that we have placed within ourselves and in our mind and stuff like that, and we believe these things to be true. And we have to learn we have to take up an action plan to learn how to release those things, how to turn those negatives into positives. So the next time you find yourself trying to say something negative to yourself about how fat you are, how ugly you are, how you can't do XYZ, or how you are unlovable, or something along those lines, try to flip that into a positive. Try to say the absolute opposite of that. Try to say you are loved, you are appreciated, you are accepted. You are not fat. You are skinny. You are slim. You are attractive. You are handsome. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are anything other than that negative thing that you have placed onto yourself. Because that negative mindset can hinder you and hold you back and stagnate you and keep you in a place of lowness, like in your lower self where you don't want to be anymore. You want to develop something more inspirational for yourself. You want to be in a more inspirational place. You want to be in a more loving and caring place. So, in order for you to have love and care and experience love and care, you have to start with yourself. And I say that a lot, but I really wanted to get down to the nitty gritty of all of these steps and all of these things that I have spoke on before so that others can learn how to truly dive into these things because I've touched on them, but I haven't truly dove into them. So, starting with self care, you got to start with releasing those negative aspects that you feel about yourself, the things that you say to yourself, the things you think about yourself, the things you do to yourself. Negative thinking, negative sayings, negative doings, just negativity around you in general will not serve your highest good at all because being negative has done what for you? Me myself, I feed off of negative criticism. I feed off of negativity that people give me, but I look at that as a learning experience. I look at that as, okay, so you didn't like this aspect. How can I do XYZ to try to better that or improve that? Not to say that I'm, trying to people please or anything like that, but like for instance with my business, a lot of people they don't like the way my cross logo used to look. So I try to incorporate different ways of doing different types of designs and different types of words and different types of aesthetics to try to bring in different types of customers because again, just because your brand, your designs, your way of doing something, it pleases others or it's good for a certain niche of crowd, it's not going to be for everybody. And I had to learn that the hard way, you know so that is what I'm saying to you today. Like, don't try to switch up and change yourself to try to people please, but try to figure out how you can please yourself. How can you do something different within that time, within that lapse of when you are doing this negative thinking, this negative talking to yourself and stuff like that? Like, how can you switch that into a positive? Today, I want you to think of 5 negative things that you say about yourself and I want you to write the opposite of those negative things. And I want you to say those 5 positive things to yourself every single day for the next week. Those 5 positive things, I want you to say them to yourself every single day for the next week, for the next 7 days, for the length of us doing this. And that will become habit for you. That will turn that negative thinking into positive because the more repetitive that you can get those things drilled into your mind, the more repetitive it will be for your lifestyle and how you move forward within life. So literally, don't we letting go of all that negative stuff in general. Like we are only accepting the positivity, we are only accepting the positives, No more negatives around us. You know, I always say life is about balance, but we want more of the positive in our balance. Like, we don't want to hinder none of the things that we are trying to build or grow or move towards or attract towards us. So, in order to attract positive things, we have to be that positive thing. We have to exude that positive thing to receive it back. So, again, that also goes back to that negative thinking and talking to yourself and stuff like that. You have to break those habits in order for us to move on to the next couple of segments that we have going on, because you can't experience yourself fully. You can't be your 100% self. You can't exude your 100% self. You can't introduce your 100% self until you let go of that negative aspects of yourself. So literally, learn how to master that. Master these 5 positive sayings that you want to say to yourself. If it's 5 things that you would like to see or hear somebody say to you, write those down instead. You know, maybe you want somebody to tell you how beautiful you are every day, or maybe you want somebody to tell you how loved you are every day. Write those things down. Write those 5 things down. Literally, that's my gift to you today. That's my homework for you today. Write down 5 things that you would like to hear said to you, or that you would like to say to yourself. And say those 5 things every single day. Every time you think about it, say those 5 things. Over the course of the next 7 days, I want you to do that, because you deserve that. Because you are loved, you are respected, you are protected, and you know you are a gift to somebody out here, especially yourself. So learn how to love yourself and appreciate yourself.